Join me in welcoming the next President of the United States, Kamala Harris.
Let's see if the Palestinian publishers. Maybe we'll extract more concessions this time, everybody. I mean, this is an insane thing to come out to, by the way. It does go nutty. We're gonna get one extra concession today. Also, his framing on the Second Amendment is phenomenal. Are you kidding me? He says he loves the Second Amendment, he defends the Second Amendment, but he wants common sense gun violence regulation, gun violence laws. And he's right to say it like that. He doesn't even say gun regulations or gun control. He says gun violence control.
Oh, it's so good to be back. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Oh, I see lots of friends. Oh, it is good to be back. It is good to be here.
Bro, last time Biden was here, he got COVID. Yeah, that's why she's like, it's good to be back. We did it.
Seriously, isn't Tim Walz fantastic?
Yo, that is genuine, by the way. That is like one of the only moments where she's like being very real. She loves that shit.
And you've heard he's had many titles over his life: governor, congressman, dad, husband, coach. But in 87 days, our nation is going to know Coach Walz as Vice President of the United States of America. That's right. And it is so good to be here with so many incredible leaders, including my dear friends, Senator Catherine Cortez Masto, Senator Jackie Rosen, who we will re-elect to the United States Senate. Congress members Dina Titus, Stephen Horsford, and Susie Lee. And I know Culinary 226 is in the house. And I will tell you, and the Culinary Union, as everyone in Nevada knows, they have helped lead the way in our country for workers' rights and workers' dignity. And I have to say, for years, I've been so proud to work by your side. When I was Attorney General of California, we worked together to crack down on wage theft. When I was a United States Senator, we fought together for paid family leave and medical leave. And earlier this year, right here in Vegas, we celebrated your historic contract win. And it is my promise to everyone here, when I am president, we will continue our fight for working families of America. Including to raise the minimum wage and eliminate taxes on tips for service and hospitality workers. And Nevada, today I also bring greetings from our incredible President, Joe Biden. Joe. We love Joe. And I know, I'm gonna tell him what y'all just said. And I know we are all so deeply grateful to Joe Biden.
I forgot who Joe Biden was. I don't know why.
And he's not done. And he's not done.
I forgot who Joe Biden was. Who is that guy?
So as I said, it's so good.
Chat, can you remind me who's this Joe guy that they're talking about?
I stopped by the practice for the men's national basketball team before they headed out to the Olympics. And maybe you saw it on your phone, but just a few hours ago in Paris, they won the gold.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. We showed those French motherfuckers what's what, bro. That's right. That's right. LeBron James, Steph Curry, KD.
And I got more for you. A few hours before that, our women's national soccer team won the gold as well.
It's called Freedom Fries again. It's called Freedom Fries again. That's what we're calling it. USA, 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 USA.
So in one sport after another, Team USA.
Name one woman on the USA national soccer team. I don't care.
Proud. So much to celebrate. So much to celebrate. So Nevada, we have 87 days until the election.
Yeah, I don't know what this fucking
days.
eliminating taxes on tip shit is.
And here's the thing. But here's the thing. We know this will be a tight race until the very end.
L, you still lost to China?
So
dude, that makes me doubly happy.
China
gets his fucking roses in the form of having more gold medals than America. I love that. And also, the American basketball team dominates. I love that extra hard.
Hard work is good work.
It's literally win-win for me. I don't give a shit.
And with your help this November, we will win. We will win. We will win. We will win. And I know we are all clear toward that win. We are all clear.
I don't have any tolerance for fake news in the chat. If you keep repeating the lie that that LeBron got dunked on, the lie from the AI footage that LeBron got dunked on, I will ban you. I will ban you for the week. I will ban you permanently.
And before that, district attorney. And before that, I was a courtroom prosecutor. In those roles, I took on perpetrators of all kinds. Predators who abused women, fraudsters who ripped off consumers, scammers who broke.
It's the fake refs that wouldn't give a charge, which he was trying to get a charge. He was trying to get an offensive foul, and it's honestly fucked up. And we should put sanctions on France for that, because that was an offensive foul. That was an offensive foul that LeBron was fucking. Actually, it's fake. It's AI. It's not real. And also, if it was real, if it was an offensive foul.
Well, hold on.
We should shut down France's nuclear facilities right now.
We'll beat them in November. We'll beat them in November. But I've certainly been dealing with people like him my entire career. For example, as Attorney General of California, I took on one of our country's largest for-profit colleges that scammed students.
LeBron was not even on the court.
Donald Trump ran a for-profit
he wasn't even there.
College that scammed students.
Yeah, y'all are liars, bro. He wasn't even there. He was literally out.
As a prosecutor, I specialized in.
He was out. I heard he was actually saving. He was literally, he saw a child being kidnapped on the sidelines, and he literally went Taken mode, okay? He went Liam Neeson to save the child on the sidelines and actually stopped the Albanians from stealing the child, okay? Taken mode, and then came back and still tried to take a charge, but the referees refused to give him the charge because they are in the pocket of France. They wanted the home turf to win. It didn't happen, though. It didn't happen. Like Captain America and Steph Curry,
Campaign, I will
they did the
proudly
damn thing.
put my record against his every day of the week. Every day of the week. That being said, let's make no mistake, this campaign is not just about us versus Donald Trump. It is about two different visions for our nation. One, ours, focused on the future.
We might get some Gaza
The
protests in
other,
this one, too. I gotta pee.
focused on the past. We're not going back. We're not going back. We are not going back. And we're not going back because, Nevada, we fight for the future. A future with affordable health care, affordable child care, and paid leave. We fight for a future where we build a broad-based economy where every American has an opportunity to own a home, to start a business, and to build wealth. We believe in a future where we lower the cost of living for America's families so they have a chance not just to get by, but to get ahead, to get ahead. Because look, while our economy is doing well by many measures, prices for everyday things like groceries are still too high. You know it and I know it. When I was Attorney General, I went after price-fixing schemes. And when I am president, I will continue that work to bring down prices. I will take on big corporations that engage in illegal price gouging, corporate landlords that unfairly raise rents on working families, and take on big pharma and cap the cost of prescription drugs for all Americans. Unlike Donald Trump, I will always, I promise you, put the middle class and working families first. Because you see, Tim Walz and I may not appear to have a whole lot in common, but we have so much in common. And I'll tell you what he and I know, the middle class built the United States of America. And when the middle class is strong, America is strong. And so while we, together, work to move our nation forward, Donald Trump has a different plan. Just look at his Project 2025 agenda. Which I keep saying, I can't believe they put that in writing. And so if he is elected,
I don't want to repeat this, but if she doesn't talk about how Joe Biden expanded NATO
he intends to cut Social
and
Security
also
and Medicaid,
reaffirmed our commitment to AUKUS, I
and he
can't
intends to
in
surrender
good conscience
our
vote
fight
for this
against the
ticket.
climate crisis. And I don't
If
need to
she
tell Nevada every day
does not
you feel the
reiterate Joe Biden's expansion of NATO and his commitment to Five Eyes, Finland and Sweden in NATO, I am seeing very little about that, and it fucks
he
me
claims
up.
it's a hoax. And on top of this, if Donald Trump were to win in November, he won't.
I thought you said NATO
But
was
if
bad.
he were,
Bro, please, I'm making a joke, man. how many times did I fucking yell about Joe Biden talking about NATO as like a massive fucking campaign feature? It's called sarcasm, Chad. You know what's not sarcastic? The 3-minute ad break, though, at the top of the fucking hour. That's not sarcastic. It's coming for you.
Children with asthma, breast cancer survivors, grandparents with diabetes.
It's coming for you! Unless you subscribe for $5 over free with a Twitch Prime.
Before, and we are not going back. We are not going back. We are not going back. We're 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 not going back. And we are going to move forward. We will move forward. And in moving forward, we will take on the biggest issues facing our nation. For example, we will address the issue of immigration. I was the attorney of a border state, attorney general of a border state. I went after transnational gangs, drug cartels, and human traffickers who came into our country illegally. I prosecuted them in case after case, and I won. We know our immigration system is broken, and we know what it takes to fix it.
Interesting.
Comprehensive reform that includes, yes, strong border security and an earned pathway to citizenship.
Okay, so we have now officially moved back to the Obama era. Former Democratic Party leadership concessions,
But Donald Trump don't
making,
want to fix this problem.
giving concessions with like bold, declarative, dare I say radical, but very popular policy initiatives. A little bit of push, a little bit of pull. I don't think that there should be any fucking push at all. I mean, I don't think there should be any pull at all and just push, but that's good.
Bipartisan border security bill in decades. But Donald Trump tanked the bill because he thought it would help him win an election.
Yeah, the bill sucked. Don't defend the bill.
Well, when I am president, I will sign that bill into law.
I'm Brian Kilme. I'm Brian Kilme. I'm Brian Kilme. That border bill sucks ass.
And it
Fuck
is
that border bill.
Freedom. Across our nation, we have been witnessing a full-on assault on hard-won, hard-fought freedoms and fundamental rights. The freedom to vote, the freedom to be safe from gun violence, the freedom to love who you love openly and with pride. And the freedom of a woman to make decisions about her own body and not have her government tell her what to do. A fight for freedom. And on that last point, we all know how we got here. When he was president, Donald Trump handpicked 3 members of the United States Supreme Court because he intended for them to undo the protections of Roe v. Wade. And as he intended, they did. Now, in more than 20 states, there is a Trump abortion ban. Many with no exceptions, even for rape and incest. And be sure, if he were to win, he would sign a national abortion ban, which would outlaw abortion in every state, even Nevada. But we are not going to let that happen. Because we trust women. And when I am President of the United States and Congress passes a bill to restore reproductive freedoms, I will sign it into law. So I know the folks who are here. I know the people of Nevada. You are battle-born. You are battle-born. And if Donald Trump wants to pick a fight over our most fundamental freedoms, we say, bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on. So Nevada, generations of Americans before us led the fight for freedom. Now, the baton is in our hands. Each and every one of us. So we who believe in the sacred freedom to vote will finally pass the John Lewis Voting Rights Act and the Freedom to Vote Act. And we who believe in the freedom to live safe from gun violence will finally pass an assault weapons ban, universal background checks, and red flag laws. So much is on the line. So much is on the line in this election. And understand, this is not 2016. This is not 2020. This time around, the stakes are even higher. And that's because last month, the Supreme Court of the United States basically told the former president that going forward, he will effectively be immune no matter what he does in the White House. But think about what that means. Think about what that means. So Donald Trump has vowed to be a dictator on day one if reelected. He said he will weaponize, essentially, the Department of Justice against his political enemies. And even called for the, quote, termination of the Constitution of the United States. Let us be very clear. Someone who suggests we should terminate the Constitution of the United States should never again stand behind the seal of President of the United States.
Damn, pop off.
Never again. What we stand for as Americans. And you know, it all comes down to this. We are here together because we love our country. We love our country. And I do believe it is the highest form of patriotism to fight for the ideals of our country.
Bro, I swear I thought she was going to say IDF, to fight for the IDF.
That is how we preserve the promise of
I literally
America.
thought she said IDF, to fight for the IDF.
After all, the promise of
Gotta move
America
backwards.
is what makes it possible for Tim Walz and me to be together on this stage today. Think about that.
just like yelling at you, bro.
Think
Chill.
about that. Think about it. 2 middle-class kids, one a daughter of Oakland, California,
No, I don't think I already got a lot. I gotta know.
who was raised by a working mother. I had a summer job at McDonald's. The other, a son of the Nebraska
Yes,
Plains
Murat, they had
who grew
McDonald's
up
when she was
working
20
on a
years old.
farm.
What an insane question. She's not that
Think
old, bro.
about
She's
it.
60.
Think about it. Only in America
Hey, Kaya,
is
please.
it
Kaya,
possible
come here.
that the two of them would be running together all the way to the White House. Only in America. Only in America. So look, and I love you back. So look, we are together, we are running this campaign on behalf of all Americans. From red states to blue states, from the heartland to the coast. And when elected, we will govern on behalf of all Americans. All Americans. So Nevada, ultimately in this election, I believe we each face a question. What kind of country do we want to live in?
Mike, Kaya.
A country of chaos, fear, and hate,
Like that. Kaya.
or
Kaya
a
says
country
she's not voting
of
for
freedom,
Kamala until there's a
compassion,
ceasefire.
and rule of law.
That's what she told me.
And the beauty of
Yes,
our
Murad is a Biden or
democracy.
buster. He's
Here's
writing
the
Biden
thing,
in the ticket.
The beauty of our democracy is we each person has the power. Each person has the power to answer that question. The power is with the people. The power is with the people. It's with the people. And so in the next 87 days, we need you to use your power to knock on doors, register folks to vote, and make your voices heard.
She's so heavy, chat.
So Nevada, today I ask you, are you ready to make your voices heard? Do we believe in freedom? Do we believe in opportunity? Do we believe in the promise of America? And are we ready to fight for it? And when we fight, we win. God bless you. God bless the United States of America.
Okay, so she's shedding a little bit. She started shedding. Oh no! You picked her up hard. You guys voted liberal, but you don't know it yet. I mean, I have, but like I said, I need to wait and see. We need a blue version of that huge MAGA cowboy hat. I want her to fight for freedom. She's getting a little bit better. She's getting a little bit better with her speeches, I think. Definitely more dynamic. Who the fuck cares who Hasan fights for? Fucking scum-ass Dems, power hungry. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Who the fuck? Nobody should care who the fuck I vote for. Problem is, a lot of